Good morning, my children. How are you today? Today is Monday, 19th of October 2020. Today, inshallah, we are going to take a new unit. This unit is unit 4. It talks about what? It talks about discovering the past. We are going to learn or to have this big question. How do we know what happened long ago? How? We are going to learn in this unit. We are going to learn how did they find the past? How did they find for example, the skulls of the dinosaurs or the old bones? Okay, we're going to learn all of this in this unit. Look at the first picture. What can you see? There is a lady. She is holding something and she's cleaning or doing something in the sand. Okay, look at the sentence. We search for old objects and study them. Okay, this lady, we're going to talk about her. Who is she? Okay, she's like the archaeologist. If you remember this, he's the man or the person who studies the history or the past, the human past. Okay, now here she says we search for old objects and study them. If they find a bone or something or a skull, they will take it and study it. How old is this bone, for example? How old is this skull? Okay. Number 2, look at this picture. What can you see? There is a man and some children. He has done something in his hand. Maybe it's a stone or something, or we don't know. Something from the past, okay? Look at this one. We get knowledge from other people and sources. We get the knowledge, okay? We know about the previous people or the previous past from other people and sources, okay? Now, look at number 3. Who does help us to know about these people? Technology helps us learn about ancient objects and people. Okay? Technology helps us to know about ancient objects and people, of course. Now, look at number 4. Look at this picture. What can you see? This is the way that maybe your grandma or your grandfather, he used to tell you stories about the old people in the past, okay? That this one. Stories and myths teach us about life long ago. Okay, stories and myths teach us about life long ago. Okay, number 5, the last one. We also we study images of the past. Look at this one. This is an image for an old lady. She is in a carriage. We don't have this time. Okay, we have now cars, we have engines, we have trains, planes, but now we don't have these things. So we study images of the past. When we study these images, they will help us to know and get knowledge about the past. Okay? The main idea of this unit, we are going to discover the past. What are we going to do? We are going to discover the past. Now, Mom, I'm going to take 1 minute to write the words on the board so I can discuss the meanings with you. Okay, Mama? Stay with me for a while. Deal? I'm returning back. I'm back again. Now, we are going to take the first word. The first word is what? Look at this one. What is this? This is dinosaur. What is it? Dinosaur. Again. What is it? Dinosaur. Again. Dinosaur. Where is dinosaur? This is the dinosaur. Look at the board. Dinosaur. A big animal that lived a very long time ago. Again, what is dinosaur? A big animal that lived in a very long time ago. Again, what is dinosaur again? What is dinosaur? A big animal that lived in a very long time ago. Again, what is dinosaur? This is dinosaur. Look at me. Dinosaur. This is the dinosaur. And this is the word. Dinosaur. Again, what is dinosaur? A big animal that lived in a very long time ago. Again, what is dinosaur? This is the dinosaur we are talking about. Look at him. Do we have dinosaurs now? I don't think so. What is dinosaur? It is a big animal that lived a very long time ago. Again, what is dinosaur? A big animal that lived a very long time ago. The last time. What is dinosaur? A big animal that lived a very long time ago. Okay, Mama, this is the dinosaur. Okay, do we have dinosaurs now? Of course not. Okay, fine. The next word. Look at this one. I didn't show you the dinosaur here. Look at the dinosaur. Look here. This is the dinosaur. Look at this one. Look at this one. This is a big dinosaur. Look at it. Oh. What is dinosaur? Of course, it's a noun. A big animal that lived a very long time ago. Okay, Mama? Let's move to the next word. What is the... Now, the next word, Mama. Skull. What is a skull? Look at it. The bones in the head of a person or an animal. Okay, this is the skull. Look at this one. I'm going to move to the board. What is a skull? It is the bones in the head of a person or an animal. Now, let's move to the board. Look here. I'm going to move to the board. Bismillah. Look here. What is it? Skull. What is it? Skull. What is a skull? Look at the board. Please, when you write the words, please write them in a neat handwriting like me, between the 4 lines. Please, my boys and my daughters. Allah yakhlikum. Please, Mom. Now, skull, it's a noun, of course, means the bones in the head of a person or an animal. Again, what do you mean by skull? What do you mean by skull? It is noun, the bones in the head of a person or animal. Again, what do you mean by skull, Mama? Skull means the bones in the head of a person or animal. The last one, what do you mean by skull? It is the bones, okay, in the head of a person or animal. Okay, Mama? This is skull. The last time, of course, it's a noun. It is the bones in the head of a person or animal. Now I'm going to move to the next word. Please stay with me, okay? Because I'm going to erase the board and write the next word. Stay with me, Mama, okay? Stay. I'm back now, my daughters and sons. Look here. We have the next word. The next word is what? Look at this one. Look at this one. Ravine. What do you mean by ravine? A small, deep, narrow valley. What is a ravine? Look at this view. This is stunning. This is so beautiful. Look at this one. What do you mean by valley? A small, deep... I'm back again. Now, Mama, we are going to take the word, this word. The next word, I'm going to show it to you first. Oh. Now, Mama, the next word is what? Look at this one. Look at this one. This is what? This is ravine. What is ravine? It's a noun, of course. A small, deep, narrow valley. Again, look at this beautiful view. This is ravine. What is ravine? It's a noun. What is it? It is a small, deep, narrow valley. Okay? What is it we are going to see now? To look at the word and the meaning, inshallah. Look at this one. Ravine. What do you mean by this one? Ravine. Spell it, ravine. R-A-V-I-N-E, ravine. What do you mean by ravine? Of course, it's a noun. It's a small, deep, narrow valley. Again, what is ravine? A small, deep, narrow valley. Again, what is ravine? It's a small, deep, narrow valley. Again, for the last time, what is ravine? A small, deep, narrow valley. Now, let's move to the next word. The next word is, look at this one. Look at this word. Look at this person. Look at this boy. Examine. What do you mean by examine? Of course, it's a verb, okay? To look carefully at something or someone. Look at this boy. He's holding this lens, okay? Or magnifying glass. And he's looking at this stone, okay? What do you mean by examine? It's a verb. To look carefully at something or someone. Again, what do you mean by examine? It's a verb, of course, to look carefully at something or someone. Now we're going to look at the word. 1 minute, please. We have the word examine. What do you mean by examine? What do you mean by examine? To look carefully at something or someone. Again, what do you mean by examine, Mama? To look carefully at something or someone. Of course, it's a verb. Look here at the board. Please, please, please write the words between the 4 lines, okay? What do you mean by examine? It's, of course, a verb. To look carefully at something or someone. Again, what do you mean by examine? It's a verb to look carefully at something or someone. What do you mean by examine? To look carefully at something or someone. Okay, Mama? Let's move to the next word. What is the next word? Look at this one. Look at this one. Look. Oh, what is this? Discover. What do you mean by discover? Of course, it's a verb. It means to find or learn something for the first time. Look at these 2 persons. They are saying, wow, they discovered something. We mean discover, to find or learn something for the first time. Again, what do you mean by discover? To find or learn something for the first time. Of course, it's a verb. Now, let's look at the board, please. Let's look at the word also. The word is what? It is discover. What do you mean by discover? It is to find or learn something for the first time. Can we spell it? D-I-S-C-O-V-E-R. Discover, okay? Of course, it's a verb which means to find or learn something for the first time. Here, look at the board, baby, my children. Discover, it's a verb to find or learn something for the first time. Again, what do you mean by discover? It's a verb to find or learn something for the first time. For the last time, I'm going to repeat the meaning. What do you mean by discover? To find or learn something for the first time. Okay, Mama? Now, we're going to move to the last word for today. Okay? And tomorrow, inshallah, we're going to continue the rest. Look at this word. Look at this one. Look at this. What are they doing? Look at this one. This is excavate. Excavate. Again. Excavate. What do you mean by excavate? Look at this. It's a verb. To dig in the ground to look for old objects. What are they doing? Look at the picture. What are they doing? They are digging in the ground. They are looking for old objects. They are looking for bones, for example, for skulls, okay? What do you mean by excavate? Again, I'm going to repeat it for you. Excavate. It's a verb to dig in the ground to look for old objects. Again, what do you mean by excavate? It's a verb, of course, to dig in the ground to look for old objects, okay? Now we're going to move to the board. Let's spell it first before we look at the board. Look here. Excavate. E-X-C-A-V-A-T-E. Excavate. What is it? Excavate. What do you mean by excavate? It is to dig in the ground to look for old objects. Again, Mama. What do you mean by excavate? To dig in the ground to look for old objects. For the last time, I'm going to repeat it. What do you mean by excavate? To dig in the ground to look for old objects. Now, tomorrow, Mama, we are going to take the rest of the world. This is enough for today. Thank you for being with me. May Allah bless you, you and your parents. Thank you so much, and goodbye. Goodbye.